Okay, I'm going to do a tutorial that will be in two parts, a audio part and a video part. Audio meaning a video with nothing but my voice. The video would mean me showing you how you do it, but it goes like this. Okay, you know how you take and see in stores, before I get started, it is the 4th of August 2016. And I was going to tell you, this is also the Isaac David Brigmond Show with your host, Isaac David Brigmond. And I wanted to tell y'all about this thing where, okay, you know when you go to the stores like Walmart's or Kmart's or some stores, and they have a little stick, looks like a little bar, round bar, that you plug it up, and when it gets through charging, it is a portable cell phone or tablet charger. Well, I have one, and I had acquired one of those very durable USB port lamps that you can get from the Dollar Tree for your computer. Well, I got one of them, and I decided to see what happened if I stuck the light into the charger. Well, it became a flashlight. So I had one of those grenade-looking black flashlights that came from the Dollar Tree, and it didn't work no more because I think I dropped it or something. Anyway, it's the place where the batteries and the bulb would go still good on it. And I said to myself, I wonder if you gut the flashlight out to where that part where the battery and the bulb go is just a tube. If you take it out and stick that charger in it that I was talking about earlier, and then attach that little USB port lamp to it, what would you get? Like more of a flashlight effect. You know, like not only would it be like a flashlight, but it would also look like one. So I took those little grenade looking, I say grenade because they have the little squares in them like grenades in them flashlights, them El Cheapo, nice big flashlights from the Dollar Tree. We'll take one of them. They're them little ones like that. You take them apart. Take all the guts out that's in the handle. Take the part that the bulb goes on that has the wires to it. Cut them and pull them out. So basically it's a tube like. You take a gym clip, and because you've gutted it, that means that the buttons, place where the button would be to turn on the light, it's not there no more. So it's a hole there, like a miniature porthole. Well, you take one of the arms of a gym clip and put it over on the hole so it's resting on the hole, and then you don't have to bend the rest of the gym clip or shape it. Just put that charger in there, and it actually shapes and bends the gym clip inside for you. And when you do, make sure first you have a bottom to that flashlight that you're making. If you don't have the original bottom to the thing when it was a flashlight, then get you a Coke bottle, the plastic kind, and screw on there. If you have a bottom to it and you got the gym clip right, and you push that charger down in there like you're supposed to, then what you'll do is cause yourself to now have a flashlight that looks like a flashlight. And plus, you can take that lamp adapter off and use it like a flashlight style USB port charger. Now I know that sounds like a good idea, but I'll show you one day how I done it. I thought to tell you now, get it over with, because it was a DIY project I did. It's just something. It could have worked just using that charger as the handle and batteries for the flashlight, but I found out by doing that hack I did on that flashlight shell, basically what you want to call it, I caused it to not only be a flashlight, but to look like one too. And it didn't cost me much because I already had the charger. But I figured that was a good deal. And by the way, you can take that USB port light and take it and plug it into one of those big USB port chargers that already has a light on it and give yourself 2 lights in one. But I figured that hack I done was worth it, and it works good, and I'll show you later on how I done it. If you think you got any ideas, well, you could let me know in comments if you get into it. But since I got some time, I wanted to also, tell you that another idea I found that works good is if you live in a house, or if you live in a trailer, or an apartment, or a RV, you can take and try to do nothing but live off lamps. No ceiling lights. Yes, you have the ceiling lights for emergency light, like if you need more light. But try to live off of nothing but lamps. If you can live off lamps, you can save yourself a lot of money. And that causes you to do stuff like that. And also, I know some of you can't stand this and some could. Get you a little bitty spoon or a shot glass, fill it full of hot sauce, and drink that every so often. If you can't do it but one time, that's okay. Also, for you that can stand ibuprofen, take an ibuprofen every morning. It helps with it along with taking your other medicines. And it does help. I mean, I've done it. I do it, and I've been feeling great for doing it. It helps you feel good. I hadn't had a headache in a while. You don't have a headache. Seems like it's about almost 0 headaches in your life by doing this here home remedy or a hack or a DIY, whatever you want to call it. Also, take your ibuprofens or Tylenols. If you have a rose bush, take a Tylenol or a ibuprofen and put it on the rose bed and then pour water over it. As the pill dissolves, it will be like a medicine for the plant. Also, you can take you a watering can. Take the watering can if it's messed up, like, the part that screws the sprinkler on. If it's messed up, get you one of those bottoms that goes on the bottom of those legs of a walker. Them rubber pieces. Make sure you get all the stuff out of it. Make sure that it's nothing but a rubber piece. Job it down on the area where that screw piece used to be on the watering can. Take the spout under where you job that rubber piece on there and then put a bunch of holes in it. It may cause you to have to tilt your watering can a different way if it's one of them green plastic ones, but at least it works and it gives you a new use for that watering can instead of just pouring it out like a teapot. Pouring it out like a teapot would really ruin your plants, and I don't think you want that. Also, if you want to know the temperature around your place, good hack. Well, it's not more a hack, it's just a buyer suggestion. Go get you, when you can afford it, one of those big boxes. I say boxes, big boxes. It's probably as big as a brick. And put the batteries in it. And it will tell you, if you set it somewhere outside, what your indoor temperature is and what your outdoor temperature is. And every so often, when you get to wondering what the weather's like, temperature-wise outside, go outside and check it. And it should tell you. And they last a long time. The batteries should last a while. I've got one, and I hadn't had to change the battery yet since I've got it, that I remember. And also, if you like coffee and want to lose weight, get you some protein shake, that isolate or whatever they call it, and get your flavor you want. If you want to use machine coffee, then make your coffee like you normally do. And then if you got a mixer or a blender, put it in that, your wet stuff, which is the coffee, with your shake. Put some sweetener in it, or honey, or you could put peanut butter, and you could put either liquid creamer or powdered creamer in it. And you could even, if you want to, put root beer flavor in if you just want a chocolate root beer flavored one. But your goal is you're trying to make a coffee shake. So it's a coffee protein shake. And I've done this every morning. And I may not be a little man, but my roundness I have on me has not got any bigger, and I don't eat so much. You could go a whole day, hardly eat nothing. I mean, as a matter of fact, you could go a whole day, not eat a thing, and you'd still feel full. You could go a whole day, eat a little something, and be like, I eat a little chip. Just one potato chip made me feel full. I mean, and it'd save you on grocery bills too, because